Diablo, Diablo, I love you, Diablo. Hey guys, Matt Lighty here, and this is my opinion and breakdown of Diablo Immortal as someone who is actively farming the endgame dungeons, raids, daily activities, and everything that Diablo Immortal has to offer. First off, if you want to play, it is on the Battle.net launcher, Blizzard's launcher. It is free. Feel free to download it on your PC. It can also run, and it was designed to run on mobile or tablets, but I will not be touching that. I'm going to go over the entire mini rant of the whole Blizzard, pay-to-win, all that stuff, after showing some of the gameplay itself. What are we actually playing? So when you launch the game, you pick your server, you pick US, NA, whatever the fuck. You're going to pick your character. There's 6 active classes. If you were to make a new character, you can see all the active classes. You have Barbarian, you have Wizard, you have Demon Hunter, Monk, Crusader, and Necromancer. We're missing some of the quintessential ones for Diablo, the Amazon, the Druid, the Witch Doctor, etc. I picked a Necromancer because I wanted to play with golems. This is how my character looks. This is my in-game model with in-game assets. This is no microtransactions or cosmetics. I'm level 60 because I am a max level character. I'm a Necromancer. The little 9 is my Paragon level. These are your levels after leveling, your prestige, if you will. My character's name is AirPod Mini because I hit the random name gen and it looked like something like iPod, and then this is where we went from. That's what happened. Diablo as a genre is an ARPG dungeon grinding game. So you basically just you kill shit, you get gear, you upgrade your skills, you get better gear, you work on your gems. I think my game crashed. It's looking like a yes. The game's been out for 1 week, by the way, on the PC client. And the reason a lot of people are playing it because the PC client has come out its own standalone client. The game itself has been out for like well over a year now on mobile in various forms. The client itself is in its beta, hence the crashes. So after you progress through the campaign, you're going to end up level 60, where you're going to work on your character. This is a bajillion of activities to do, including various forms of dungeons, quest activity, random events. This is the world map in itself. If I were to work through the world map, I could pick a random. So we'll pick Darkwood, for example. I'll head over to this random waypoint. Now, if I were to teleport over there, there'll be a variety of activities and quests, or you could just grind and kill things to your heart's desire. There are a lot of people playing. Obviously, it's on launch. There's a lot more people playing than normal, which also bumps up the spawn rate of enemies, so feel free. You can see there's different activities on the left side. It says Purify the Corruption. If I click on what this is, it'll tell me. As I defeat monsters in the Dark Wood, I'll gain Corruption that increases the damage I take, and when we reach level 100, we travel to a place, we kill a thing, we get some loot. Your character has a variety of gear, accessories, you work on gems. A lot of the grinding is for getting better legendaries, better legendary gems. My gems are different ranks, different stars, and these are all things you work towards upgrading. All of this, by the way, is accessible, again, free to play. Anyone could hop in right now and get to this point and begin grinding the end game and doing all the cool content. Again, I'm playing a Necromancer, so I summon things. I have a Golem, I have a big Reaper guy, and I have a big Skeleton guy. Oh, there's a Loot Goblin. Loot Goblins have, well, more loot. Fucking get him. They're pretty tanky and they like to flee. Looks like some Demon Hunter joined me on the chase. There we go, we got him. Bam, man down. We got a ton of goodies right there. A lot of money. Cool, and he fucked off. You can see in the minimap there's some magic mobs over here. I'd like to kill the... Oh, he already wiped them up. This guy's pumping. You can see the quest that is active. Kill monsters in the Darkwood. So even just walking through, I triggered a random side quest, which is just kill a bunch of shit. That is an activity I have no problem doing. So it's very fluid. You know, you're just walking around, you're killing things, things are popping up, you're joining randoms, they're joining you. It's all pretty chill. This is like the free-form structure. Oh, it's a chest. Free-form structure of the game. There's a lot more intentional content you can do, such as dungeons and whatnot. But you'll be walking around it again, just collecting loot non-stop and killing things. Let's head back to town real quick so we could check out some of the actual endgame dungeons. All these little waypoints are safe havens, meaning you can't be attacked here. It's very chill. You can work on your gear, mess with your character, do what have. Westmarch is the main town hub. We're going to head to the Palace Courtyard to show off a little bit of the dungeon gameplay. Now, we showed off my skills, but in reality, you don't actually understand what exactly I'm showing off here. You see I have 3 things, but this is not the base forms. These are actually augmented abilities due to my legendaries. Take a look at my helmet. It says that my command skeletons, or my basic skeletons, which normally summon 4 little shitters, but instead it summons the 1 giga skeleton, and replaces my ability to resummon them and move them with a whirlwind attack. augmenting this ability. This is kind of where the builds come in. You can mess with your different legendaries and change how things operate. My summoned skeletal mages is actually replaced with a Reaper, which has all AoE abilities and a much longer cooldown. Again, augmenting my character to focus more on AoE clearing. All these gears and upgrades you get can be swapped around freely. There's no penalty for swapping gear. changing gems, changing stats. It's all free to change. Now you have your challenge rifts, which are, oh, I got some free money. Challenge rifts, which are used to progress, and this is kind of like a soft ladder system. You can check the leaderboard and see how high they've pushed and what their time is, and this part is competitive. This is where, obviously, the pay-to-win aspect will be most prevalent in things like leaderboards or PvP. If you're free to play, you essentially cannot compete. There is no secondary leaderboard. If there is a gripe to be had with this game, as far as its pay-to-win aspects, which we'll discuss later on, the leaderboard and the PvP are the only valid ones in my opinion. Now, the Elder Rifts are your bread and butter for grinding. These you can just run as a party or run by yourself. Why can you set yourself as busy? It's a great question, because I'm a busy man. And these you just clear, and they're based off of a timer. I summon my minions, I kill things, and as I kill things, the timer goes up when they drop loot. Once I reach a max bar on the right side, it will summon a boss, and it'll have a good time. Now, these you could run, and they take about 3 to 5 minutes, and you could do these indefinitely. If you want to invite your friends who are lower level, you can. I can have somebody, as I'm level 60, a max level character, who's level 30 in here, and the loot and their experience and the difficulty will scale to their level individually. Now, as I kill these magic and rare packs, you'll see I drop these experience globes and also these progression globes, these purple ones. That's what expedites this time meter, and you'll see it fill up much faster when I pick those up. You pretty much want to, wander around until you find magic packs, rare packs. You can kill the white trash, but not white trash. Of course, at any point in time you kill one of these mobs, a legendary could drop off of them, and you will hear it and you will see it, so don't worry. It's like near impossible to somehow not succeed in doing a Elder Rift before that timer runs out. You'll always have ample time. Oh god, this fucking modifier makes the ground ice so slippy. Alright, so I filled the meter, so a random boss is going to spawn, and we're going to... Oh god, it's the blood mommy. Big titty blood mommy. Now we got to do her mechanics and take her out, and we'll get the loot. Pretty simple mechanic here. Bats will kill you. Bats are bad. Don't hit bats. And now when I kill her, I'll get a variety of gear, and hopefully I'll get a legendary. There we go. Got some magic gobs, got some runes, got some goodies. And then when you're done, you simply go to the portal or utilize the vendor, both of which will spawn. Here's the vendor. Hit salvage. I can salvage my materials and get my scraps from taking those rares apart, and I can move on to the next one. Now, there's tons of activities, including raids, utilizing your clan, your groups, your clans, your warbands. There's so many things to do. A lot to be had, and I would say if you were to be in the endgame as free-to-play, roughly there is probably 4 to 5 hours of activity to do every day, just cycling through all the guaranteed things, including quests, bounties, dungeons, vaults, raids, etc. Not including PvP or weekly activities even. So finally we reached the end of the video and begin my mini rant about Diablo Immortal, pay to win, this entire Blizzard thing. First off, I'd like to address the in-game shop. Does Diablo Immortal have predatory marketing? Absolutely not. Does it have predatory advertising? Absolutely not. It has a shop, which you can spend real money in. It does exist. There are no pop-ups. There are no in-game intrusions. There's nothing forcing you to shop around. If you don't click and interact with the shop, you'll basically forget it exists. So here is an example of me launching Diablo Immortal, and you're going to notice as I get into game all of the intrusive and predatory marketing that plagues you as a player, as a free-to-play virgin man, plagues you on entering the game. Do you notice all the pop-ups? Do you notice all the intrusion? Do you notice all the pressure mounting? There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing, because it doesn't exist. There's nothing to be had. Nothing is going to pop up and be in your face as you're after you get to the end game. There's nothing there. Okay, now here is me launching Raid Shadow Legends, which is a game by Player Play that I also play free to play on the Galen Pack series. I want you to notice what happens when I launch the game, similar to when I launched Diablo. Now, the first thing that happens is I'm presented with a pop-up. Not only is it a pop-up, it is a pop-up that is over 7 days, and it is time-gated. Okay, I see the time. I'm under a time of a chronological pressure. There's the monetary value, and here's the days in which I receive it. This is what in-game marketing looks like. This is what an actual, if you want to call it predatory or pop-up advertising, would look like. And even then, I have no urge to engage with this because I don't have to. If I click X, it goes away. If I want to interact with the shop, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. Let me tell you a familiar tale. I have a gas station nearby my house that sells lottery tickets. In the window, in this gas station out front where you pump the gas, they advertise these lottery tickets. On the billboard near the highway ramp, they advertise these lottery tickets. Upon purchasing items in the concessions inside the store, to your left, to your right, all around you, they advertise these lottery tickets. Do I feel the unshakable pressure to purchase lottery tickets when I'm pumping gas or visiting the gas station? Not at all. And that is because I am not swayed by gentle minor marketing. If you are subject to such things, do not play video games that have any sort of in-game shop. Hating Blizzard as a corporation is something I understand. Hating every game that corporation creates is something I do not understand. You cannot judge art by the artist, and you most certainly cannot judge a creation by its corporation while simultaneously being surrounded by hypocrisy. Look around you. Okay, look what you're watching this video on right now. Devices crafted by literal foreign slave labor and criminally mined precious metals. Okay, my cell phone, Google. My refrigerator, Samsung. My headphones, Razer. If we all applied the same boycotting standards blindly to our homes and family possessions that we apply to Blizzard, we would all be living in Minecraft-style houses in the middle of the fucking woods. Is Blizzard a shit company? 100% yes. Does Blizzard have a dog shit history internally? 200% yes. Is every PvP and leaderboard aspect in Diablo Immortal going to be steamrolled by whales who want to spend $30,000 a month? 300% yes. Does Diablo Immortal have avenues in-game, such as the in-game shop, to expedite increasing your gear score via real money spending? Also yes. Do any of these things impact my gameplay substantially and limit the amount of fun I can have while playing the game? Not at all. Is there still plenty of fun to be had doing a variety of activities, dungeons, raids with friends in this 100% free game? Yes, there is. I would give Diablo Immortal a solid 6 out of 10 for a bare-bones Diablo-style ARPG. It is extremely reminiscent of the classic Diablo experience and a perfect stepping stone before Diablo 4's eventual release. Now, I want you to listen to this next part very carefully, because it will affect all of you in some way. Disliking a game because you didn't enjoy it is one thing, but disliking a game because someone told you to do so is just disappointing. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. If you hear people talking about Diablo Immortal and want to form an opinion for yourself instead of gobbling someone's bandwagoned 2-hour experience, I implore you to check out this free game and ask yourself the ultimate question. The only question that matters. The only question that makes it all crystal fucking clear. Am I having fun playing this video game? I'm Matt Lighty, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give that question some thought. Take it easy.